All I ever wanted was some money, get some money. All I ever wanted was some money, get some money. Turn a dollar to a 20, 20 to a 50, 50 to a band. Hold on, wait, I'm going.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy H-Man Music. You know what I'm saying? Sitting here with my man J Biz.
You know.
Welcome to All Hustle No Luck podcast.
You hear me?
First episode. We like to get into things, you know. We like to talk about stuff that touches everybody. And let's get a clap for what's going on right now. First episode. All right, let's go. First episode. But working out the kinks still, as you can say. You know what I mean? Working out the kinks still.
It is what it is.
Exactly. So if you were lucky enough to tune into us and pay us any mind, we appreciate you. But if you didn't, then fuck you.
Fuck.
I'm not like that, bro. It ain't that deep. I ain't that mad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, eventually you will. When you do, that's what's up. But we appreciate you getting on the bandwagon when you do. All right. So today, we will talk about a lot of things. We'll talk about, you know, things that affect you, things that affect me, things that affect all people, like we normally do. Again, my name is H-Man Music, and my man J Biz, and we're going to get into a couple of things. The first thing we want to talk about today, we want to get into today is, for you, B. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When two unfaithful zodiac signs get together, like, how did that work out? Because I had someone was talking to me the other day, and it was like, yo, like, you know, my girl, she's a Leo, whatever. And he was like, you know, I'm a blah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, well, that sign cheats a lot. That sign cheats a lot. They both cheat. Like, how the fuck is y'all doing that? And his response was, I don't know. Like, we argue a lot, and the shit don't work. And every time I turn around, it's a problem. So at the end of the day, we end up back at square one. So ending up back at square one is not something you're trying to do. Like how do two unfaithful signs work it out when they're together? How do you first of all, what's the two most unfaithful signs? Like, give me two zodiac signs that you think is like unfaithful, that doesn't work out, that you feel like if they were together, they gonna give each other STD. Like, break you down, like Libras
and
Sagittarius. Yeah, them Sagittarius, they be hoes.
Yes.
They be hoes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Sag. Y'all be hoes out there. Y'all be doing whole shit. Like, on God. Y'all be doing whole shit.
Check your shit.
I don't know any Sagittarius that ain't ever been a player or a pimp. Like, you know what I'm saying? Between me and I don't know if that ain't been a player or pimp. But, yeah, I would say, like, Sagittarius, some real shit, like Sagittarius and Aquarius, like, as far as, like, sign, like the ones that I know. I'm Aquarius, speaking from Aquarius perspective. The ones that I know are, they cheat.
Yeah.
Like, that's Aquarius, not saying that that's all they do. They get to a point and they stop. But, you know, if things aren't right and things ain't where they want them to be, that's where they will go. Sagittarius will cheat just cause.
Yeah.
You know, they'll cheat just for the fuck of it. They
don't
cheat.
need no reason.
They don't at all. They don't need no reason. They don't need no reason. You were sad, they do whole shit.
Yeah.
That's it, they do whole shit. But yeah, like that's what I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, any other signs you feel like do whole shit?
That's what I'm gonna stick to. Libras and Sagittarius.
Oh yeah. Listen, Leos, Sagittarius, Capricorns, female Capricorns.
Yeah.
I would say more like female Aquarius because they like nonchalant too, but they nonchalant in a bad way. And I would go to like let's say like Pisces, because when they're like clingy, but if they're not clinging to you, they'll cling to somebody else.
Yeah.
They're definitely cling to somebody else.
Yeah,
no problem.
If you ain't feeling any vibe, they're gonna switch.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, they will do that in 2 seconds. Excuse me. All right, we're about to get into another subject. This one we're touching everybody. You know what I mean? As far as I can tell, but you feel like you can't walk out the door because you're dealing with public shooters. public shooters on a regular basis. Like every time you go out with your family, with your folks, you hanging with your significant other, what have you, somebody in a ski mask gets into an argument with somebody, and somebody's getting shot at.
Dumb shit.
Just a few weeks ago, we had the Kansas City Chiefs celebrating Super Bowl, and a couple young gentlemen get into a fight with ski masks, of course Nike Tech suits.
Yeah.
And what happened? People start getting shot.
Yeah.
Police get called.
Yeah.
They can't even celebrate.
And it no.
What'd you say?
No.
They can't even celebrate. Like, that's not funny, but that's funny what he just said. Yeah, like it's crazy. Like it's like, for what? For what? Because you can't communicate, you can't talk, you can't open your mouth, you can't speak. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. So it's like, what are we really saying at the end of the day? I mean, how you feeling about public shooters right now?
This shit is ridiculous, man. And I feel as though, like, they come out with the mindset in the morning like they just want to start some dumb shit, you know what I mean, to get unnecessary shit started when there ain't no need for that, you know what I mean? If you got fucked up problems, man, like, just, if you can vent, if you got anybody that's around you that you cannot vent to, then you're in a fucked up situation. To where it's though, you gotta find some type of common ground to your situation, to where it's though, you gotta alleviate yourself from the dumb shit.
Yeah, but I don't see it stopping no time soon.
At all.
You know, like, people haven't figured out a way to address it yet. I feel like it's not going to stop for a while, because like they put out the fines for the mask, like $250, the Phillies $250 fine for a ski mask, but they're not stopping nobody. Like,
nah,
people gonna do what they gonna do.
You stopping the mask shit, but you're not stopping the actual people that's wearing the mask. Like, that's what I'm
So
saying.
at the end of the day, like, as long as people have ski masks on, they gonna feel like they free to do what they want to do. Like, a lot of niggas is stupid to the point where in their mindset they go, I got a ski mask on, can't nobody see me. Like, we didn't see you put the ski mask on 4 blocks over. You know what I'm saying? So you put the ski mask on 4 blocks over, like, we saw you over there, and you literally was, you know what I mean?
Goofy.
Yeah, like, we saw you put it on 4 blocks over. It wasn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't, it's not like you just exonerated and no one can see you because you have a mask on. Like, having those masks on are part of the problem. The guns are the biggest issue, but one of the part of the problems is having the mask on.
Major.
You know, when people will do less shit if they can't wear those masks.
Right.
That's just what it is in a nutshell. Like, you can frame it up any way you want to. You can say drugs, they getting high. You can say, oh, you know, they got, you know, they're getting illegal guns. But the only reason they feel free enough to do these things and to pull these triggers is because they have the mask on. The mask makes them feel like when you were a kid and you get in trouble, and then, you know, your mom beats your ass and you go sit in the corner and you cover your face because you feel like you're invisible. I cover my face. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
I cover my. They're covering their face, so they're like, I could do the fuck I want. It makes them feel thug. It's like a gangster. It's like a fake gangster rapper in the booth.
Yeah.
You know, his lyrics are crazy when he's spitting in the booth because he feel invincible inside that little box. You know what I mean? It's the same. Like, when they put that mask on, that's how they feel. Everybody's a thug. They need to cut that shit out. That shit is not going, because it really draws back to the parents, bro.
It does.
It draws back to the next subject, like the bad parenting.
Like, parenting.
The bad, like, what's up with these bad parents? Like, what happened to grandma whooping your ass? Like grandmas don't even whoop your ass no more. Your grandma named Tracy. Her potato salad tastes like shit. Yeah. And she don't cook on Sundays.
And it no.
Cause she recovering from Saturday night. Like, this chick, the grandma fucking 36.
Yeah.
The fuck is going on?
It's crazy, man, because it's the grandmama baby and she made a baby that's making a baby.
True.
So as though this shit don't add up, man.
But why is grandma 36? I mean, we have kids. People have kids young.
Yeah.
It happens. But grandma, even though I just, grandma still beat your ass.
Yeah.
Grandma still fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
Grandmas want to be, they want to be, it's like grandmas want to be, I feel like the grandmas want to be young nowadays. They don't want to be grandmas no more. They want to have nicknames. They want to, don't call me grandma, call me Gigi and my mom. Your grandma.
Yeah.
Your granny.
It's a reason why you call grandma.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Your grandma, like your grandma. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Somebody appointed you the mother of the mother. So because you're the mother of the mother, be the fucking mother of the mother and mother the mother. So when the mother's not mothering, you're supposed to mother the mother. You feel me? If that makes sense, if that adds up, you feel me? Like, let me say that again. If you are the mother of the mother, and the mother is not mothering, you need to mother the mother. You need to make sure that she's doing her job, and if she's not, check her on it. Hey, girl, you're not cooking for your kids. You're not taking care of your husband. You're not operating properly in this type of atmosphere. You need to do these things to get back on the page. It's like grandmama trying to do the same shit that the fucking that the daughter's doing. Grandma and the daughter are on TikTok, doing the fucking the bust it open challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me fucked up. It's all fine having fun with your kids and having fun and dancing and doing TikToks.
It's a limit to the shit.
Exactly, it's a limit. Like it's when you're getting to the point where you're trying to do more than that, and that's really what binds y'all is the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Not the real shit. The bullshit is what binds y'all. But then when y'all together and y'all trying to do the right thing, it's not working. It's not panning out. Then that's a fucking problem.
Yeah, it is.
That's a serious problem. You know what I mean? Like, it is sad because it's only really in the black community. You know what I'm saying? White grandmas be grandmas.
Yeah.
Oh God, like no shit, no racist, not trying to play nobody, not trying to say nobody better than nobody. White grandmoms be grandmoms. Like
he's speaking facts. That's
they
all
they have their moments. They're trying to do the bullshit.
Yeah.
I see them starting to do the fuck shit. But white grandmoms, for the most part, be grandmoms. Yeah. Black grandmoms always trying to be Gigi, always trying to be Nana, always trying to be, my mom, always trying to hang with the daughters. Oh, me and my daughter going out to get a drink. I look just like her. I look just as young. Who's the daughter? Who's the mom? Do it fucking matter? You know you're the mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Be the mom. Be the fucking mom. You know what I mean? Like, and they can't give. So when they're trying to be the sister and they're the mom, the issue they have is giving out their proper relationship advice to their daughters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And their sons too.
Yeah.
But that's when the being unaccountable as a mate comes in. So now you got these mates who, don't know how to be proper parents. Their kids run around here with ski masks being public shooters. And then they're not accountable in their relationship. So they spend their whole time blaming everyone else for, and I say relationship, I don't mean just with your mate, I mean relationship in work, relationship in life, relationship with your cousins, relationship with your neighbor, relationship with your friends. It's not accountable. You're just not accountable in none of the relationships that you're in. So you spend your whole life blaming everybody for everything all the time. And then you might have some people who feel like, you know what, that person, yeah, they my friend, but they're really not my responsibility. So they never tell you you're a fuck up. They never come to you like, hey, B, you're a fuck up. You know what I mean? You're a fuck up, bro. You need to get your shit together, and I, you know what I mean? I'll help you.
That's real for shit.
Yeah.
You tell me I'm a fuck up, that's gonna make me go better about my shit.
Exactly. Like yeah, you my man, but you a fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you get your shit together because you my man.
Yeah.
But you're a fuck up. So let's get this together as a team. Some people just need that.
Yeah.
But they just feel like, oh, they wilding out. They always like that. They don't pay them no fucking mind. They go the other way. And now you got this unaccountable 45-year-old adult who's blaming everybody for all the shit they didn't accomplish because their grandma wanted to be Gigi.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy.
Yeah.
And we also get out of that and I was literally talking earlier. I was talking to my nephew, and I was asking him. I said, "Would you prefer a beautiful woman with a lot of issues, or an ugly woman who got her shit together?" You know what I'm saying? I said, like, are beautiful women worth the hassle? Like most, you know, there are pretty women who have their shit together and got their shit in order, but most of them, I ain't gonna say most. Let me not say most. There's a degree of them that don't. There's a degree of them that don't have their shit in order, and they're gorgeous, and you like, yo, she's awesome, she's so bad, but she broke. She don't know how to manage her money. Everyone's giving her everything all the time. She don't know how to be accountable. Her mom is Gigi. You feel me? Yeah. Gigi is her mom, so she don't know how to, like, you know, be accountable. So she don't know how to, like, cook and clean and help you take care of it. She wants all these things. She wants the kids. She wants the husband. She wants the house with the picket fence. She wants the great relationship, but she don't know how to accomplish those goals because she never was accountable. She doesn't look in the mirror and say, hey, I fucked this up. I did this. Let me fix this. Let me be better at this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how do you feel like a pretty female who has those issues are worth the hassle because of her looks? You can be honest, man. Be honest. You ain't gotta say that. You ain't gotta agree with me, bro.
Honest.
You ain't gotta. You're a little lying ass nigga, bro.
I'd rather take a ugly John because.
So you rather take an ugly girl? You want a dirty, raggedy looking ugly bitch, but she can cook, clean, scrub them clothes, keep you clean, feed your kids, feed you. But the pretty girl that don't really know how to do too much, you know what I mean? You could probably teach her if you were a strong enough man. You wouldn't want that? Be honest, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real. I would want a pretty girl. You feel me? But if she got a lot of issues to where as though she gotta be able to go equal at the table and work on her situations. You feel me?
But she ain't trying to hear that.
And she gotta go.
She gotta go. I agree. She gotta go. She gotta get out of here.
She gotta go left behind.
That's the whole thing. It doesn't matter if you're ugly or pretty.
Yeah.
What matters is if your ability to communicate. If you can't communicate, you can't open your mouth and express yourself and say your feelings and determine what.
So it's a whole lot of enclosure.
Yeah, exactly. Like enclosure, it mean like you holding in shit.
Yeah. Like.
If you can't determine what you feel and express it in an adult mannerism, then we don't need to talk about nothing. That's just what it is at the end of the day.
Pretty much.
I don't want to talk to you because it doesn't. It leads to what I like to call fuck shit, and fuck shit breeds more fuck shit,
which is
and more fuck shit breeds what?
More fuck shit.
not even just more fuck shit. More fuck shit brings irritation. It brings arguments. It brings turmoil. It brings resentment. Yeah. It brings you holding in shit that against a person that you know you really don't even want to hold shit against them because you actually love this person to a degree. Yeah. You care about this person. You want them to do good, but you're so fucking pissed that they disrespected you or they don't hold themselves accountable. You don't even want to fucking talk to them.
To a certain degree.
It gets that deep. It gets that deep. So like I said, it doesn't matter if you're pretty or like, you know, because the question was, are beautiful women worth it? I think that's up to the person. It all depends on the person, like who you are. If it's worth it to you, then that's great. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes, I know some dudes that'll choose an ugly chick and be okay with that. You know what I mean? They'll take an ugly chick and they'll rock out with her looking like a monster, and be like, you know what, bro? Listen. At the end of the day, she ain't a headache. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's not a headache. But I know some dudes that be like, nah, man, she bad. I don't give a fuck. She can't even read, bro. She can't even read. She can't read. You know what I'm saying? Like her cooking game is trash. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still going. I'm a ride or die with her, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, that's what it is, man. Like, you know, you wanna. You said you take a pretty chick that can't do shit. You said you go with that. Long as she talk to you, she can't do shit. But long as she talk to you, you're good.
Communicate.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, communicate. Like that's you know, one of our next topics is, you know, people whose communication sucks. They think everything is an argument. When somebody's communication is bad, they think everything is an argument. When you say to them, "Hey man, your socks are too high," they're like, "Why the fuck are you talking about me?" You like, bro, like I'm not even disrespecting you. I'm not coming. I'm just being a friend and explaining to you, your socks are up too high, pimp.
More floss.
Your socks are up too high.
Yeah.
You need to fix that.
Adjust them.
Yeah, and you're not being perceptive. You're not getting what I'm saying. Your mind isn't registering like, hey, you know what? He looking out for me. Like I appreciate you, bro. Your mindset is, I'm being disrespected, or
negativity,
or you know, they don't even really understand what you're saying. For if you really break it down, they're not comprehending properly what you're saying to them. So what they're doing is they're taking it, and their brain is processing it and saying you're being disrespected, when really you're just, you know, trying to help them. And it's because they suck at communication.
Yeah.
People who suck at communication think everything is a fucking argument. Like, have you ever been in that type of position? Like, been with a female, or had a friend or somebody where like you're trying to communicate with them, but every time you turn around, it's a fucking problem.
Yeah. My man's right now, I fuck with. I ain't gonna say his name, but yeah,
right.
Man, it's like the age he at now, he in his 30s. So where's though? Like he feels though, like the world owed him something. He always got his face poked out. You feel me? I'm like, listen, bro. I was taught at the age of 9, if you want something, you gotta go out and get it. The world don't owe you shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to realize that is this motherfucker got a fucked up perspective
Facts.
about shit, man. You
Right.
feel me? So it's like he get more love from me and my other bros than he do from his own legitimate family. So whereas though the shit fucked up. To whereas though people treat him like a black sheep. To whereas though I show him genuine love, but when I turn certain shit, he be like, nah, you trying to hate him. I'm like, listen, man.
So he thinks you're a hater for showing him love and putting him in and just basically telling him that he's doing good.
Yeah.
Because he sucks at communication. And
like I also give him negative criticism.
of course. So
Like,
you give him
bro,
constructive criticism.
Like, listen, bro, you fucking up, but you know you can do better. So why do the dumb shit?
Right. I mean, that's as a friend.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
That's how. I mean, how long do we know each other? We know each other 30 years.
Sandbox.
Yeah, like 30 years. Like sandbox shit.
Boxy on.
Sandbox shit. Like, so we go back to sandbox shit, and how many times, bro, have I told you like, hey, you fucking up?
Several.
With no problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
No problem. You never been like, yo, fuck this nigga, bro. I ain't coming around this nigga no more. I ain't talking to this nigga no more. This nigga over here, he out for self. He doesn't give a fuck about nobody. You've never had that type of mindset or perspective. So I don't understand, and maybe it's me, but I don't understand why people get upset. You know, it's like, I mean, I understand why. I just don't comprehend it and think it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, like, they're upset, they get mad because they feel like someone's pointing out my flaw. And I know it. I know this flaw, but I'm going to deny it because I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
And I don't want anyone to bring it up. Why did they talk about it? Why did they bring up this flaw?
But if you my mans and you say that, I shouldn't feel no type of way because it's all love to where though I'm gonna step my shit up. Like, listen.
Exactly. That's how they should take it. They should take it as, say it again, bro. You gonna do what?
Step my shit up.
You gonna step your shit up.
You know what I mean?
Like that's really the answer. When someone tells you that loves you, you fucking up. step your game up. Appreciate someone having the gall to say, you're doing bad, you're doing wrong. You know what I mean? Like everybody, I feel like these young kids nowadays, they want shit. You know, I'm speaking from a perspective of a man that's 39. I have children. I have, 17-year-old daughters. I have,
Congrats.
I want them to be the best them, but in a mindset of I want them to understand that the only person that can fix your flaws is you.
Exactly.
I can't fix them. I can tell you what they are. I can help you with them. I can help you, make changes, but I can't change them literally. You have to. That's a job between you and God, whatever one you believe in, to fix the issues and the things you have going on to get to the places you're trying to get to reach the goals you want to reach. But you can't reach those goals by being mad every time someone tells you something that you need to do right. Like, being a general manager of a restaurant, I have old white men who don't understand where I come from. Walk in a building and tell me what I'm doing wrong, even though what I'm doing is probably better than what they're doing. You feel me? Like, not even, what I'm doing is probably better than what they're doing, but they can't see it right there in that moment. And I don't get upset. They're like, no, you can do this better, you can do that better, this can be that. But I just go, okay.
Yeah.
Got you, bro.
Because them white folks, they too busy, not to cut you off, they too busy want to write your wrongs out for you. And I don't get that shit.
But that's the thing, it ain't because they white, it's because of the positions they're in. They're just high rate business. And they feel like I've done this. So they stopped looking in the mirror $2 million ago. You know what I mean? $2 million ago, they stopped looking in the mirror. They ask anybody. Yeah. If I make $2 million off this podcast, nobody's going to tell me to do it any different way. I'm going to be like, fuck you, suck my dick. This is how this shit worked for me. It worked out. This is how it's going to work. This is how I'm going to do it.
It ain't going to change nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't blame them for being, the way they are. But at the end of the day, it's like, there's always a fresh set of eyes that you can use.
Yeah.
And those people are the ones who don't stop, climbing the ladder.
Yeah. Aggressive.
Yeah, they look for the fresh set of eyes, they look for the fresh mindset, they look for the person with the new idea. Excuse me. That's what they want. So going forward, just make sure if you are listening to this podcast, you are thinking about, things like that. One part of this podcast being the name All Hustle No Luck is, you gotta go hard. That's the whole point of the name of the podcast. Like, life isn't something that's gonna be given to you. You can get lucky. Yeah, that happens sometimes, but most times you don't. It's all about the grind. You only get lucky because you grinding.
Yeah.
You only get lucky because you hustling hard.
If you want the finer things in life, you gotta work hard for the shit.
Exactly.
Man.
No one's gonna give you anything.
Don't be no handout ass nigga.
Exactly.
You fit now?
The handout ass nigga.
Ain't no.
Panhandling ass nigga.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Yeah, but that's and that comes to people who people who lack the ability to basically see everything. People who lack the ability to like communicate, they sometimes too. People who lack accountability. I'm sorry to say it wrong. People who lack accountability also feel attacked all the time. Every time you talk to them, because first you have the people who lack accountability, they feel like they can't communicate, they suck communication, so they feel like everything's an argument. Then the ones who suck at accountability feel like, all right, I'm being attacked. Yeah. Everybody's jumping me.
Yeah.
Everybody, I got Ray over here telling me, this. I got John over here telling me that. I got Mike over here telling me that. It's like, but if they all telling you the same thing, don't you think they're not attacking you? Don't you think they all just trying to like? Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever been in that position to feel like, okay, people are talking shit about me, and then somebody in your hood, you live in the squares. If anybody's on the square, that's in Chester. So he live in the squares. People come through. Somebody come through the squares, bang on your door. Hey, AB, I heard somebody, blah blah blah, saying this. And you did it, or you put yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
Did you ever think to go like, you know what? I know it's all good though. I know they said it, but it's all good. I put myself there. I put myself in that situation. I put myself in to be in that space to be talked about in that manner.
Yeah, I put my foot in my own midnight.
Yeah,
man.
Exactly. We've all been there. But I know some people who, we're not gonna put names out there, but where you sit them down and you're like, hey, this is what's going on. This is how you can do better. And they're like, why are you coming at my neck? Why are you trying to play me? Why are you putting me in this situation?
Listen.
Why is it 8 of y'all? Because we gotta have an intervention with a nigga sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You tell a nigga he's smoking weed too much, he like, oh man, that's just cause weed ain't your thing. That's cause you're a drinker. No, nigga.
No.
You're smoking weed too much.
Chunk.
You're literally you're going overboard. You're not stopping. You're not even setting yourself up for, you don't got no job, you don't got no money.
Sure.
You don't got no way to catch a bus.
You ain't stabilized like
Yeah, you ain't stabilized. You live with your mom and you smoking too much. Bro, figure out what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I know niggas that's managers at restaurants that live with their mama. Like, that shit don't add up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You work hard. You work hard to achieve a paycheck or some type of income or some type of revenue every 2 weeks, week, month, however you get paid. And you're mismanaging it, and your mate comes to you and says, hey, you're mismanaging your money, and you say, I feel attacked because you can't look at yourself and say, you know what, you're right. I am fucking up my bread. I am going to get my hair done every 2 weeks, knowing I can't afford that shit. And your answer don't have to be stop getting your hair done every 2 weeks. Your answer could just be, let me work harder. Let me pick up more hours.
Mm-hmm.
People want to work a little bit and make a lot. And shit don't work like that when you're paying your fucking dues. When you're paying your dues, you have to work the hardest. You gotta work the hardest. Like, you can't get over the hump and do what you want. If you in the beginning of your shit, facts. If you in the beginning of your shit, you know what I mean? You have to pay your dues first.
Mm-hmm. Most important.
And once you pay your dues, then you can slack a little bit, because you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. But then you can slack a little bit if you decide to. Like, hey, you know what? I'm comfortable. I'm making comfortable money. Because that's how you get economically stable. Mm-hmm. That's how you put your kids in a situation where you can leave them a house. You can leave them a car. Like, right now I have multiple vehicles. So if one of my children want to drive or they get their license, I can say, here. But I didn't get, no one offered me a car. No one was like, listen, you got your license now, now I got a car for you. Yeah. You know what I mean? I had to go get that on my own.
Work hard.
Exactly. So, but I put myself in a position to do that for my children. Hey, listen, I got a vehicle for you that I keep up and I take care of. So when you get your L's and you get your license, you ready to drive, it's right here for you.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Buying property so your kids can make sure that they, they're down on their luck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? White people do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Black people are starting to do it more, thank God. They're buying mad property, which is awesome. But we still need to do it more.
Yeah.
Buy back some of these blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Rick Ross say, buy back the block.
Yeah.
Buy back the block.
You talking real shit?
Yeah, like you gotta buy back the block. Like we gotta, we have to. Yeah, but that all starts with being accountable as ourselves, not blaming everybody for every little thing that goes on. The reason I talk about accountability so much is because it's not just in the person, it's in our culture.
Yeah.
Our culture doesn't take accountability for a lot of shit that we go through. We just like, I can't get a job because the white man, or I can't do this because they don't want me to do this or they don't want me to do that. Nigga, you went to jail because you shot at 5 people, you missed all 5 of them, and then they told on you.
Goofy.
And now that they're rats, you consider them rats because they almost died, and they don't want to die, so they decided to open their mouth against you. Now everybody else's fault. Everybody else is fucking up. Nobody's helping you get ahead. Nobody's letting you sleep on their couch. Nobody's letting you keep your jailbird ways inside their crib. So it's everyone else's fault.
When it's really not.
You feel me? At the end of the day, it's really, really not at the end of the day.
Lame ass excuses.
Lame ass excuses. Excuses that really don't help us achieve anything.
At all.
You know, but well, I mean, one day we'll get past that as a people. We'll get past that. Today we're going to talk about, it's our first episode, so we're going to bring in the goofyism of the day. So the goofyism of the day for me, well, in general, phones on Do Not Disturb. That shit drives me fucking crazy, bro. Like, I can't stand a nigga, they got their phone on Do Not Disturb. First of all,
what the fuck you got a phone for?
you got the phone on Do Not Disturb. If you looking for a job, if any niggas looking for a job, and they phone on Do Not Disturb, how does the motherfucker supposed to call you? First of all, back in the day, I was looking for a job. I laid by my phone. I laid by it, so that way when it rung, you know what I'm saying, I was right there to catch it and get it.
Exactly.
So pretty, she give me that weekend back in the room.